Hey guys, it's StarTard here, and before we begin this episode of Weather Wars, I'm going to make an announcement. I've noticed that I have been uploading quite often, so I'm going to take short breaks between each upload. So I'm not going to be uploading quite as frequently, and so now Weather Wars is going to be a weekly thing. Uh, so I have a friend that's gonna help me edit some of the later episodes. His name is Shockwave. Check him out. Um, I'll try to get you a link to his YouTube in the description. Um, this is the first victory I've had with this team, so I'm pretty pleased. Uh, so let's begin. So I'm gonna use my Sun team, and as I said before, I don't like my Sun team because it loses to rain. Um, so I growth here. His Politoed's gonna Ice Beam, and it's not gonna do very much. I get some health back, but because I'm faster, I end up wrecking Politoed. Uh, so he Ice Beams. Again, it doesn't do very much, and thankfully I don't get frozen. I have a really, I have terrible luck with the RNG. Things like that happen a lot to me. And I predicted he's gonna switch, and even if he didn't, it would have killed him anyway. So I Earthquake, and Ferrothorn doesn't take very much. So I switch into my Weather Inducer, and he curses, probably predicting the switch. So he switches Ferrothorn out. It's a wise decision, and I'm gonna phase through his team just to scalp some. He quivers, and it's not much of a problem. I flamethrower him for about a third of his health. That's not very much, but then he hurricanes me, and that's going to do a ton. So I panic, and I roar on a whim, hoping I don't kill myself, and I don't, which is great. So Ferrothorn comes back out, and I go in with my Scarf Heatran. I love Heatran, so, but my Lodic can mess Heatran up, so I'm going to switch out. He Scalds, and I predict correctly. Scald doesn't do very much in the sun, but it would have to Heatran. It would have gotten me down to quite a bit. I Stealth Rock. Don't know what he was thinking switching out. Probably he's gonna probably go for the kill. But it turns out that instead of using a fire attack, he uses Quiver Dance. So, bad move on, so, uh, a small misplay on my part. But I Flamethrower him and it does over half his health. He does almost half my health with a non-effective Hurricane too, which is really, really impressive. And I get the Phantom Flamethrower after he dies. He sends him a Lodic, and I'm switching out because I don't want to deal with that garbage. He scalds me, and it burns me, unfortunately. But then you'll see here that I Oko my Lodic, almost at least, with Leaf Storm. He's gonna Mirror Coat me right here. Doesn't matter though. So I dealt the damage. I send in Venusaur, and I am twice as fast, so I growth. And he's going to recover, but it won't matter, because I'm going to just drain all his health out with Giga Drain here. And I'm back to full health again. So things are going in my favor, and he sends in Ferrothorn. I'm going to try to Earthquake, and because it's a Ferrothorn, it doesn't do very much. He curses, of course. So I'm going to switch after this, and my Heatran comes back in. He Gyro Balls my Heatran, and it doesn't do anything, of course, because it's resistant times 4. He sends in Conkeldurr, and I Flamethrower him, and I kill him anyway. Flamethrower would have killed anything on this team. So he sends in Jolteon, and because of my Choice Scarf, I can outspeed it, which is pretty awesome. And he sends in Politoed, and because of Stealth Rock, its health gets cut down, so Flamethrower can kill it. And that just leaves that poor little Ferrothorn, and because of that, he quits. So I get my first Sun victory, which is pretty awesome, considering I've lost every battle up to this point with my Sun team. You saw me lose in a battle earlier, in an earlier Weather War, so I'm happy that I won against the Rain matchup this time. I hope this isn't a one-time occurrence. And as I said earlier, the next Weather War will be up next. The next episode of Weather Wars will be up next week. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you then, guys. Peace.